Armenia turns to Europe and away from Russia. For decades, Armenia leaned heavily on Russia for security, energy, and trade. That relationship is now shifting. In 2026, Armenia is actively turning toward Europe while putting greater distance between itself and Moscow. Here is why this is happening and what it means. Armenia is a small, landlocked country in the South Caucasus. After independence from the Soviet Union, it relied on Russia as its main security partner through the Collective Security Treaty Organization or CSTO, and as a key economic partner through the Eurasian Economic Union. Russian troops were stationed in Armenia, and Moscow supplied much of its gas and served as its largest trading partner. The turning point came with the wars over Nagorno-Karabakh in 2020 and especially in 2023. Azerbaijan regained full control of the territory.
Low battery.
Many
Please
Armenians
charge.
felt Russia failed to protect them despite alliance obligations. Trust in Moscow as a reliable security guarantor collapsed. Since then, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's government has steadily diversified partnerships. Armenia has frozen its participation in the CSTO and stopped contributing to its activities. Officials have repeatedly signaled that formal withdrawal remains an option. At the same time, Yerevan has deepened ties with the European Union. In 2025, Parliament passed legislation
Low
declaring
battery.
the
Please
country's
charge.
intention to pursue EU membership. In May 2026, Armenia hosted its first bilateral summit with EU leaders and the European Political Committee gathering. The EU has expanded cooperation on security, resilience against hybrid threats, trade, and economic support. The June 2026 parliamentary elections became a clear referendum on this direction. Pashinyan's pro-Europe Civil Contract Party won a majority, while pro-Russian opposition forces underperformed despite pressure from Moscow.
Low
Russia
battery.
responded
Please
with
charge.
economic measures, including import restrictions on Armenian goods such as fruit, flowers, and alcohol. The EU stepped in with financial support packages and efforts to open alternative markets. Armenia is also advancing peace talks with Azerbaijan and seeking to normalize relations with Turkey, moves that reduce the need for Russian mediation and open potential new trade routes that bypass Russia. This is not a complete break. Armenia still depends on Russian gas, hosts a Russian military base, remains formally linked to the
Low
Eurasian
battery.
Economic
Please
Union
charge.
for now, and has significant economic and diaspora ties with Russia. Pashinyan has described the approach as pragmatic diversification rather than an either-or choice. Full EU membership would be a long process and would eventually require resolving incompatibilities with Russia-led economic structures. Armenia's pivot reflects a loss of faith in Russia as a security partner after the loss of Karabakh, combined with a search for better economic opportunities, democratic reforms, and regional peace.
Low battery.
The
Please
2026
charge.
election reinforced that course. Whether it succeeds will depend on Europe delivering tangible support. Armenia managing the economic risk of distancing from Russia and progress on lasting peace with its neighbors. This is one of the clearest examples in the post-Soviet space of a country deliberately reducing dependence on Moscow and looking west. The outcome will shape the South Caucasus for years to come. Thank you for watching and please follow for more. God bless you.